What's up, you guys? It's Wayne Bennett. We're back here at the Big Bro Network, and what we do here is teach mentorship. Oftentimes, I feel like, particularly for a lot of men, we're traveling through life, we're making decisions, but we lack maybe community or mentors to sort of help us guide our way through life and its challenges and the ups and downs. So, I've started with this idea that something really important for me is what would I say to my 18-year-old self? And so, what I want to do is take a number of different categories and talk about those categories and see if we can't, have something to gain from this conversation, from this dialogue. So, today I want to start with family. What would I say to my 18-year-old self about family? Now, as I'm thinking about this, I go, plan. You know what I'm saying? A plan. Having a thorough plan for family. I think oftentimes, especially in American culture, there's this attitude about success, of course. Everybody wants to be successful naturally. And so all of our efforts go towards creating a plan for jobs, for careers, for financial success, all of these kinds of successes. But not often do we think about actually having a plan for a family. And so I guess what I would say to my 18-year-old self is, what does your family look like? What do you want it to look like in the end? Do you wish to have a wife? Do you wish to have children? And if you do, if that is equally a part of your dream as, career accomplishments and that kind of thing, how do you navigate that? And I think, I heard this quote that is really important for me. It says, to aim at nothing is to hit everything. To aim at nothing is to hit everything. And I thought about, like, just as men, how much, when we're younger, right? How much do we brag about hitting everything? you know? So it makes you think about, like, all right, what are we truly aiming at? Is that a place to build from? And I know, of course, in my growth as we grow older, that yeah, when you're hitting everything, you're aiming at nothing. And so when I think about family, what I would say to my 18-year-old self is, what is the plan? Particularly if we take that more in depth, if the plan is to have a wife and to have children, I would ask, what are the qualities of that wife? What does it need to look like for you? What are the things you need to map out and you need to figure out internally that you feel are a good match for the person that you partner with? In terms of children, naturally, how many children might you want to have? And even thinking about the trajectory of those children potentially, I think communities are made of families. And what we see in different communities are a number of different families, whether they're in a suburban culture or, minority culture. And information is always being exchanged in communities. But I think what we're exchanging establishes the difference in the community, right? And I think family is sort of an opportunity. It's a hub. It's like this, this this focused unit that allows a parent to share, to pass down the things that are most important that they would like to see someday when they leave this earth, because we all gotta go someday. And I think as a parent, it's important to pass those values and those things that you'd like to see happen when you're long gone. And family is an opportunity to do that. But I do think if I were talking to my 18-year-old self, I would ask myself, what's the plan for it? What have you drawn out? What are your criteria for a life partner? And what does that look like? I just think that the more specific any man can be about where he's intending to go and what he's after, the greater chance of things panning out and aligning the way that he sees. So I just wanted to share that quick little nugget, and I hope that every Saturday morning I'm gonna get up. It's gonna be the Big Bro Network. We're gonna talk about helping one another, about building our communities, about the things that sometimes we're not even taught in school, the things that are important for life. We want to navigate that so that we build our communities and we ultimately build better lives. I'm gonna talk to you guys soon.